Yeah. No, we don't want to scare them away.
That's true.
Yeah, my dance it resembles somewhere between somebody having an epileptic seizure and somebody with Down syndrome. I think I don't somewhere in that spectrum.
Yeah, well,
I
that's a wide
kind
range.
you know.
I'm really good at the typical white guy dance, so it
Mhm.
looks like I'm.
Well, we could yeah
It's
the,
just
the twitch the
shoulders
twitch
basically,
the twitch thing like
kind of one to the side. Ooh, yeah,
I mean I've got some.
yeah.
I'm not.
I don't.
Uh,
I don't have much rhythm.
I'm just gonna say that I do,
That's fair.
and I'll live with that confidence.
Well, if you have enough alcohol,
Uh,
everyone's a good dancer.
well, yeah. I mean
Put it this
that's
way: if I'm on the dance floor, there's a really good chance.
oh, there's alcohol involved.
Oh yeah,
Oh, there
yeah.
you're not getting me out there.
No.
Unless it's like a slow dance.
Yeah, or you're dancing with your daughter or something like
Yeah,
that, like
yeah,
the father-daughter dance.
yes, yeah,
Obviously, I wasn't tuned up for that, but
right.
if you see me,
hope not.
yeah, if you see me anywhere else dancing,
Yeah, no, just no.
just know that we've gone past the bush lights and we're on the Jameson.
Yeah,
We're on the
no,
Jameson train by then.
no,
Yeah,
that's dangerous crowd. Well, if we're having a good time, I'm usually a fun
me
guy to
too.
be around when
Yeah,
I'm drinking. Usually, uh, but I guess that depends.
it kind of depends on the environment.
Um, experiences vary.
I think that's a fair statement for
Experiences
for
vary.
for a lot of people.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But typically, it's a good time.
Yep.
Uh,
I found too that when I go out with the intention of just like having a drink or two,
yeah,
that's when it really gets out of hand.
that's usually when it goes off the rails.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you
That's
know.
the biggest lie that any of us ever tell each other.
Yeah.
We'll
Let's
just go
have
out
what
for
a
a
couple of
couple.
drinks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know. And
Yeah.
the worst part is usually when it's around lunchtime during the
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
You're
It's
like, "Oh, we're
Tuesday.
gonna" yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, how did
I'm mad at my liver
you
and
yeah,
I'm gonna take out all the,
I'm gonna punish my liver.
I'm gonna punish my liver for being born.
Oh, I
See.
got it.
Yeah.
Um, and I got a little I get a little passionate about things, and
Nothing wrong with that.
see here our thing is we're here to help veterans and help kids and
Yeah.
help people.
Yeah.
Um,
Raw, real,
yeah,
authentic.
we enjoy what we're doing. I know we enjoy what we do. I know I do. I know you do. And some people are we're getting a lot of feedback from what we have put out, and um, we're just trying to make it as user friendly some days, and informative and fun.
Right.
But
But still be real
yeah,
and authentic.
yeah, and that's why the whole Foxholes to Fire Pit, we've never even
Talked about why that's the name
well,
or
I think we did in one of the episodes that went
sideways.
sideways.
Yeah.
That wasn't really our fault. So
Let's talk about the name.
yeah, we could talk about the name Foxholes and Firepits. You came up with that. Um, but in my mind, laying the groundwork for this podcast and what ultimately what we want to do, help people,
Right.
help kids, okay, help veterans, help people that need help. Period. For whatever reason,
Right.
whatever life has dealt you,
You
and
have
I
you can
you and
get
I
your
have
own
both.
foxhole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you and I have both been in the trench line
Yep.
on a number of things. Um, so to say that the foxholes is kind of the part of this is like hopefully anything that we're doing is helping people get out of that trench line
Yeah.
or understand
Or
how to
realize
fight,
they're
how
not in
to,
there alone.
how to get yes.
No one's in a foxhole by themselves
Yeah.
unless it's been a bad day.
Yeah,
You know
real
what I mean?
bad day. So to me, in my mind, we say foxholes like, yeah, that's a reference to the military, but it's also a reference to what we're trying to support.
100%.
Um, we're trying to
That's really good.
support people that are dug into a fighting position in life
Yeah. Finances,
and
relationships,
whatever it is.
parenting,
Life isn't easy.
health.
Life isn't easy.
No,
I mean, life can be made to look easy through
especially with social media. Yeah, of course.
which has ruined a lot of things, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it's helped bring people together.
Sure.
Not always in a positive way,
Yep.
but we deal with that positive, like, that's where you and I mentally wanna be.
Right.
always, and that's what we're just trying to help other people with. What can if we
That's
can
good.
give you any tools to help you or just help you understand that you're not alone
100%.
through the hell that
Adversities
life
can be.
can dish out to you and
Yeah,
everyone else, and some people are there's an old saying, some people be kind to everyone that you meet because you never know what kinda hell they're actually going through.
100%. I had a mentor one time, and I think he got this from somebody, but people live quiet lives of desperation,
Yeah.
and
I think
people
I've heard that,
and
actually.
people, and I think men, and,
Oh, yeah.
this isn't sup don't ladies, don't get mad. You can still watch us. We love you. That's why guys do everything they do is for you. Um, but I think men typically a lot of men will put on a mask.
Yeah,
Everything is fine, and
yeah.
you know, they're not fine.
No.
And so that's who we're trying to reach, because you're gonna I've heard this too, and I think it's fabulous, and I've said it 1,000 times, but there's no testimony without a test,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
nothing that's easy usually holds much water, right?
yeah.
The challenge is what makes you great,
Yeah,
you know? And if you're comfortable in every aspect of your life, then God bless you. That's fantastic.
yeah.
Um,
That's not
but that's
most people,
probably
I would say.
1%, and then they're lying to you half the time.
Yeah,
So, there is strength in numbers. There is strength in having these conversations out loud
absolutely.
and being,
Yeah,
there's a strength in being vulnerable. Because I've had people say, "Man, you're gonna put that on the internet?"
yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Because if whether you're sharing a story or I'm sharing a story, if someone hears that and they go, "Hey, I might not have been in Fallujah in '04,
yeah,
but I had a issue. My dad got sick,
yeah,
or I just lost my job because the mill shut down." That's real irrelevant around here, right?
yeah, yeah,
And so, there's gonna be challenges, there's gonna be adversity, and if you have a foxhole mentality, you're gonna find other people
yeah,
that got your six.
yeah,
See how I
yeah,
did that?
yeah,
I
I
did
like
that?
that.
It's pretty good,
Well, and that's where the fire pits come in.
right?
So the foxhole side, and dude, it was brilliant the way that this I I don't remember how you did it, but, it's brilliant how you put it together. Because on one side, yeah, the foxholes, recognizing that people are digging in and battling things in their lives, whatever they may be.
Yep.
And then there's the fire pit side, like, "Hey, listen, we can get together and talk about this and
Yeah,
hopefully share each other's stories, share some stories that we've had overcoming some of these challenges that you have in life and realizing you're not alone
right.
in a lot of these things. Because honestly, you know, the social media platforms that were built originally in my mind, okay, at least this is what a lot of people thought it was gonna be,
Yeah.
was to help bring people together, and it has there are no more borders.
No,
There's no more borders. I mean, the nation states, they're still there, but, you know, when the internet opened up the world, basically, through social media platforms, through YouTube, through, uh, Instagram, through all these different platforms, suddenly you can communicate with almost everyone in the world,
yeah,
and you'll find people that are like you. You'll find people that have the same interests as you. And you'll find people that obviously don't, okay?
and
But there's good in that too because
yes,
maybe you're not maybe it'll help open your eyes a little bit to some
yeah.
other thing.
Maybe you'll have some empathy, maybe you'll
Maybe you'll see things you never saw before and take
um,
it from a different perspective.
yep, I'm reading a book right now, it's the, Beautiful Book of Questions, and, it's basically, what questions are you asking, and are you asking people questions, you're asking yourself questions. Very good book. And when I started reading it, I remembered a quote from Tony Robbins that said, "The quality of your life depends on the questions you ask." And I thought, "Wow, this
Yeah.
makes sense." But, you know,
You
fire pits are fun too. I mean, if
yeah,
you've ever been to a bonfire
yeah.
and you left sad, I
You're
don't
right.
know if that's ever happened.
I don't think that's a
I
real
mean,
thing.
the
That's
bon
like That's
Yeah.
like saying, "No, I don't want more bacon."
Yeah, like,
Nobody
"No,
says
no,
that.
this is too much bacon.
Yeah, no.
Please remove it from my plate," right?
Yeah.
You know? So, I mean, if you've ever been to a bonfire with me, it's a fun time. You tell
Yeah,
stories. You maybe have a bush light or 6
or 12.
or
Yeah,
10,
or maybe go
all of
driving
them.
through a cornfield in the middle of the
Right. And
night.
so, I think that people the way that people communicate's changed since we were kids, right?
Oh, without a doubt.
But I still think that there is a natural desire in people to have a sense of community.
And interaction.
Right.
Yeah,
Because I think that's critical,
yeah, I
if
agree.
and, you know,
Absolutely,
my
without we're social creatures.
right, 100%.
You need to know you have support, you can communicate, you can have
So,
these conversations.
if you just wanna give everyone your address now, they can just swing over.
I'm gonna give 'em your address. I would not recommend anybody showing up unannounced to my address. There there's a reason that we're surrounded by firearms,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's gonna turn into those reels that you always see where,
yeah.
you know,
Guy in his underwear.
somebody shows up in the middle of the night and it's like, "Oh, that door was locked for your protection."
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You know?
right? I'm not locked in here with you.
Yeah,
You're locked in here with
yeah, let the
what's
games begin.
what's that there's a movie, uh,
It's with the prison scene.
well, there's a prison scene, and that's with Rorschach or what's that movie? Watchmen.
Thinking, "Oh,
It's in that movie, it's in The Watchmen,
maybe
and
that."
then it's in Bronx Tale when the
Oh,
motorcycle guys go in
yeah,
and
yeah,
the guy says, "Now's you can't leave."
yeah,
And their all faces just went, "Huh?" Like,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
But yeah, good name. People like
great.
it, they're receptive to it.
It and kinda seems like a mouthful sometimes, I guess.
Yeah,
You know, you can just go to Foxholes. I don't know. I
yeah,
people kinda come up with their own thing,
yeah.
the what fits them best.
Abbreviated, I don't care.
Yeah, it's, uh, I think it fits us really well,
Yeah.
honestly, and I
So if you're watching this for the first time, welcome,
yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
Welcome to the fire pit, you know?
Yeah, yeah, this is the fire pit side. We get into the foxhole side, sometimes it's usually me getting a little passionate, especially lately with the
Yeah.
Epstein files being
When you get
released
those eyeballs and they
and
get
the
real
Clintons.
big, it's like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
and you just kinda starting to yeah, okay, breathe,
Team Jasper.
breathe,
Team
breathe.
Jasper."
So,
Love it.
but, honestly, when we're talking about some of these atrocities that, we've come across, um, and that we're kind of and we touched on it in the last episode, you don't really wanna believe
Yeah, it's hard.
how horrible some of the realities are, but we have to talk about them.
Yeah,
And it's gonna it as parents, as
yeah,
fathers,
especially.
that and any other father, parents out there watching
100%.
this who have children and are seeing some of the things. I mean, everybody talks about sex trafficking, child trafficking, nowadays. Nobody talked about it for the longest time 'cause
No,
nobody
everybody
wanted
thought
to
I
touch it.
yeah, everybody thought I was a kook.
Well, there was a lot of people that they labeled kooks
Yeah,
that now it's coming out that, not so much.
yeah,
And unfortunately, these are people that were in high levels of government and high levels of power for a very long time.
yeah,
So the depth of the destruction that they've caused in the wake of their actions,
yeah.
who knows? But I'm sure it's horrible,
And
without a
hopefully
doubt.
we get to the truth. I think that
I'm hoping so too.
so we
But
will. The truth always comes out,
just takes time
just
sometimes.
takes time,
And again, right back to the internet. It's a
uh,
good thing
yeah.
because 'cause we're not sponsored by anybody.
No, we're
We
just a couple of good looking
yeah.
dudes.
We've put this together and we have had people approach us about helping out with the show, sponsoring the show, doing
Yeah,
things like that, but we basically piecemealed this together over a bit of time,
yeah,
um, and financed it ourselves to produce on our own, and figured out along the way. But, the reasons we're doing it is to help people, help
100%.
kids, and I
Yep.
mean, behind you, you've got that Alavea.
That's a
sign.
cool sign.
It is a cool sign. I
Shout out to
I
Data
got
on that one.
yeah, yes, finishing touches, thank you. Um, and then I've got mine, we've got the foxholes behind mine, but Alevea, we've touched about that a little bit on a couple episodes. You have.
Yeah,
You're better versed. You've had a decade with that company. My experience was, a trip to Mexico to an orphanage that we delivered, some nutritional supplements to, a lot of nutritional supplements, to help the children at that orphanage, um, develop and
right.
live a healthy life.
Yeah,
Um, and we do that. Elevate does that all around the world.
yeah,
So, to be very clear about that, we we're gonna talk about Elevate.
yeah,
We're gonna talk about Elevate a lot.
yeah,
Um, we're not here as a subsidiary of Elevate, but it's something we both believe in. And when you help 65 million kids, more than any organization that I'm aware of, um, when you help that many kids and you take these trips to orphanages and you
oh, yeah,
take these trips doing these things and you see the impact that you make, yes, I'm gonna talk about that company.
yeah,
Just like I would talk about a local veteran organization
100%.
that helps vets with, replacing doors, replacing toilets, building a ramp, putting a deck in,
Yeah,
um, helping you get to and from a certain place, or just having somebody that you can reach out to if you need to talk to somebody.
100%.
I'm gonna talk about those things.
Yeah,
That's gonna be a part of this,
yeah.
period.
Well, and I think that when you remove the stigma, I think that a lot of people, the word that's just coming to my mind is vulnerability. I think a lot of people think that being vulnerable is a sign of weakness, when in reality, you have to have tremendous strength
And courage.
and courage and integrity and grit to say, "Hey, I could use some help." And what I've found, and I know you're gonna agree with this, that I'd like to say 85, 90% of people in the world, if you ask them for help and they can help you and they know they can help you, they'll help you
Yeah,
because it's just part of how we're wired,
I would agree.
you know?
I mean, there's people, obviously, unfortunately, the small percentage, and maybe it's not that small of a percentage, but there's a percentage of people that live their lives to do whatever they need to gain their goals, regardless of who it negatively impacts along the path.
Yep,
And then there's, I believe, 3/4 of us,
yep,
um, that live our lives to help each other.
right.
So, I think the more we help each other, hopefully, the less we'll let those other people
Yeah,
into our lives,
yep.
and they can go do whatever they're gonna do.
Pound
Yeah,
sand.
yeah, pound
They can
sand
pound
somewhere
sand.
else.
Yes. I'll
Um,
help them dig their
yeah,
hole.
yeah, but
Yeah, so it's good.
yeah, no, I agree. And again, I'm gonna apologize for, you know, it wasn't something that we did on our side,
Yeah.
but, having the issues we have since we started, it's been a road. It's been a road getting just to
Most
this
people
point.
would have quit.
I Well, that's one thing about you and I, we're stubborn.
Yeah, I've been accused of being, too dumb to quit things, and that's
Well,
probably
you're not dumb though.
right, but it's
Yeah,
like, well, and I think part of that is stubborn is a good way to say it, I guess, but I look at it is once I make a decision on something, you know, the plan's gonna change, the application might change,
yeah,
the way you go about it, the timing, that's all you can control some of it, but some of it is out of our control.
yeah, there's some things that just happen.
But once I make a decision on something, I'm kind of one track.
I'm
And I
stubborn.
know
I'm stubborn too.
yeah, I know you're
Yeah,
stubborn too. But yeah, it's, you know, and that's what's cool is I think people want to find their passion and their purpose.
yeah,
And I believe, if you'd have told me 15 years ago that I'd be doing this,
yeah. talking for well, you've been talking
I've been
for
talking.
a
Yeah,
lot.
dude,
Yeah,
I came
you're a
out of the
talker.
I came out of the womb talking. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you had half a conversation now by the
Yeah,
time they pulled
yeah.
your
It was,
ankles.
like yeah.
Yeah,
Kudos to mom.
yeah,
Um, there's a story behind that we'll get to someday. But yeah, I mean, I think that y- y- your passion finds you, your purpose
yeah,
finds you, and then once you accept that, you kind of step into it, and then the path kind of just unfolds.
yeah, and
There will be challenges.
yeah, and you and I like we're like if we can do if we can do something to help people,
I'm in.
all in.
Yep.
Like, what other better purpose can
Right.
you have?
Right.
And thankfully, you and I are both in our individual positions where, um, we can afford to spend time doing this.
Right.
Uh, and I'm grateful for that. I'm
Yeah.
grateful for that opportunity.
100%.
And if this turns out to be something that we're able to do like full time, and we're able to give even more back to people,
It's gonna be so much fun.
I would love it. To continue that conversation. So our goal again,
Yep.
helping people.
Yep.
So if we can grow this to the point where we can afford to donate things to families,
Absolutely.
um, I'll happy to donate my time to build a ramp, replace, do whatever I can do to help other veterans.
Yep.
Um, I on a weekly basis
Yeah.
have conversations with other
Yep.
veterans, because I've spent a lot of time myself, going through challenges when I came back, transitioning.
100%.
So, I know the place that they're in,
Right.
and sometimes
It's relatable. It's real.
sometimes all you need is somebody to talk to,
Yep.
for
100%.
a little bit, and then realize you're not completely alone
Right.
in whatever it is you're going through. Because sometimes that's how you feel, you just feel alone.
Isolated.
And it's not just, obviously better,
Yeah.
the depression and everything else,
All of it.
people go through. I mean, even like you said, just even buying groceries and realizing the financial state that you're in,
Yeah.
and you're on a fixed income, and do I sacrifice my time with my children so I can get a second job and afford to pay, for more groceries, or maybe, take that vacation my kids haven't
Yep.
had,
Yep.
or
New
something like
baseball
that.
glove, whatever it might be.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
tough.
Yep.
It's absolutely that every parent, at least I don't
I think
that I know,
it has been through it at some point.
has to deal with that. Like, okay, how do I, and then God forbid you have a kid that, has an accident or something. Now you got to pay for hospital bills on top of
Yep.
it, or
Or
whatever.
any kind of challenges,
I mean, I've
there's
I've I've read a couple, articles where they're just like, I mean, most American families are one, financial hardship away from being broke,
yeah.
which is tough.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
And I
you
read
know?
something, this is a few years back, so I might not get it 100% right, but it's like 95% of bankruptcies stem from medical bills.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt that at all.
You know what I mean? And
If
so
you wanna break somebody, put them in a nursing home, or have them had a traumatic incident without having coverage.
oh, yeah,
They'll go bankrupt in America real quick.
crazy.
Yeah, no, it's insane. It's really quite sad
So we have a lot of opportunity to change the world one person at a time.
to help people
Yeah, I
do the
love it.
best that we can. We
What a
both spent, quite a bit of our life, um, helping other people,
yeah,
devoted in service of others, one way or the other. Um, and that's just who we are. It's not a fake forefront.
no,
Anybody that has ever met either one of us. So, anything that we get out of what we're doing here, even if it's something that, we, you know, can get a Kroger gift card to somebody once a
absolutely.
month, or whatever it is.
We
Um,
we we talked about this last night. If anyone's watching this and they're really good at IT and they live in
oh yeah,
the state of
yeah.
Wisconsin,
Yeah. You live
and
anywhere near central Wisconsin,
yeah,
and
or you can get on a Zoom
and you enjoy video editing,
Yeah.
or if
Yeah.
you're
Or
tech savvy.
yeah, come in here and tell us our lights are wrong.
Yeah,
Whatever,
or yeah, always up for help.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I would, if I had to guess off the top of my head, since we started this, I probably put
Uh,
probably close to 30 hours a week at least
I would say just in
into
editing,
editing.
you've done over 100 hours
Yeah.
without a doubt.
And while on a, like you said, a single, like a longer episode, probably 12 hours just for the episode. The shorts are usually hour, hour and a half a piece,
Yeah.
depending on what they are, depending if I have connection issues,
Right.
depending if there's things that I have to clean up with AI assistant in the audio or in the video. Like,
I'm gonna give a shout out to, Nicole Pemble.
okay,
She works for Solaris here in town,
okay,
and I talked to her today, and, I'm gonna call in tomorrow, and then probably Friday or Monday next week, they're gonna come out and hook us up with, because
nice.
I probably need a new router, and I probably need some
But you said it
things.
was the router's like 10 years old or
Yeah, dude,
something.
I haven't
So,
I haven't updated any of that stuff since
yeah,
I bought the house.
well, we're now that we're pulling in the bandwidth that we are and
Right,
using it,
and that makes
way different
sense.
than you ever needed
Yeah,
before.
yeah, like,
And
"Oh,
thank God you have a DSL line. We're not running off cellular or something. That just would,
oh, yeah."
I don't
If
think
we were
that,
using a hotspot,
oh my gosh, no.
oh.
No, that would never work. The editing process that goes through the application that we use is it's all through, um, what do they call it? The banks, the remote
Servers.
servers, the
Yeah,
cloud system
yeah.
is where they store and come back and forth while you're editing it, and then you download it once you're done. So if your internet connection isn't very stable, you get the wheel of death basically while you're editing during the process, and that just makes it that much longer
Well, I imagine then it doesn't
to get through.
save and it doesn't
Yeah, if you have issues
transfer and
then,
export.
yeah. So anyway, we're
You're really good at that stuff
we're
though, man, because,
ranting,
like, you're
but
you're hitting the buttons, and, I don't even know what buttons you're hitting. And
I'm
you're like, "Oh,
like,
I just slide it over here and this and that," and I'm like,
yeah,
"Oh, yeah." I
well,
pretend like I know what you're doing. No idea.
well, spent quite a bit of time up to this point,
Yeah,
and I know it's not, maybe not totally shown yet because we've only pushed out a couple episodes,
right,
but, we've spent double or triple of the time working on it than what you actually get to see on. So
right,
I've got a whole new respect for some of these other
right.
podcasters and their episodes and what, and you see Joel
Yeah,
Rogan, and he's got Jamie back there. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
I don't
sure
know what he
Jamie
pays
is
him, but
working
he's
his
probably should pay him more.
whatever he's paying him, whatever he's paying Jamie, like, that dude's got shares in that company.
Yeah,
If that's what he's got, if that's how he's got his business model
yeah,
built,
yeah.
that Jamie is like, because he couldn't, the amount of shows he puts out and how long they are,
Oh,
um,
yeah,
and everything else that goes into it, all the stuff, like, we're still figuring some of this stuff out. We're gonna
yeah.
figure it out, but, um,
Well, and a shout out to Joel Bauman too, because when we first
yeah,
started,
Joel.
he was talking, he's like, "The first challenge you're gonna run into is audio,"
Yeah,
and he was
yeah.
spot on, you know what I
We
mean?
gotta figure we gotta
We
figure
figured that
yeah,
out.
yeah, and actually, I didn't think it was that bad,
No, but I'm glad
but
you
we
were
had
doing it.
issues with it.
Yeah,
We had to, it took a minute to figure it out.
yeah.
But if you don't know who Joel you're gonna do a much better job telling people who Joel Ballman is. I've met him a number of times. I've actually done a couple interviews with him. I don't know if he ever used that footage. I meant to get that footage actually from him.
We gotta call him.
Yeah, he'll without a doubt he'll be on the show and hopefully he'll be dressed. You know, when he's a very eccentric
Yeah,
man.
he's awesome.
He's very smart. He's unhinged. If anybody thinks I'm unhinged, go ahead and meet this guy.
Yeah, yeah, in a good way.
In a good way, in
Yeah,
a good way.
because he has a huge heart just like
He's
you.
very smart.
Yeah.
He's got a big heart, right? But, he was an MMA fighter for
Yeah, he's
years.
got a fight in April.
He was I didn't know he was getting back
Yeah, I
into
just
it.
talked to Max today, and he's got a fight. I was gonna see him on April 30th, but it sounds like he has a fight, like, that weekend.
When or where? Where in April?
I wanna say it's Vegas maybe or somewhere in Texas. It's either Vegas or it's, like, San Antonio or something.
I could see him being in Vegas.
Yeah, well, he lives yeah, that's where he's at
Yeah.
now. Yeah,
Oh, he's in Vegas now.
yeah.
He's not in New Mexico anymore?
No,
Oh,
no. He was
okay.
at,
When did that end?
Jackson Wink. I think he's been in Vegas now for a couple months.
Okay. So it's a new thing. I didn't
Yeah,
know that he moved.
yeah,
Okay.
yep. So, shout out to Joel for the help. Um, yeah,
Yeah. Joel,
so
and
we've had a lot of people help us, really.
we do, yeah. we got a good support network, and we've got a lot of people that I'm really excited to get on the show. I know you got people that we're excited to get on the show. Really, what we're trying to do right now is kinda get the groundwork and
Yeah,
get our end tightened up,
solid. Because if someone was trying to remote in and we had any of
and
the
we had the
issues,
issues. It's just
I would, oh
frustrating.
my
I
god,
would
I'd lose my,
feel yeah, and I'd
yeah,
feel bad for
bad,
them
yeah,
setting aside their time, wasting their time,
yeah,
because we can't figure out whatever.
yeah.
Um, and I really believe it was on Riverside's,
I think so.
side, um,
Servers or
their
something.
server banks, or there was some kinda update or something they were doing to their system,
Yeah,
because it wasn't we've done the same thing over and over again
yeah.
and had different results, so, like,
That's not supposed to happen.
no, no, that's not supposed to work that way.
Right.
Um,
All right, what's next on our list here
well,
to
we
talk
got
about? I feel like we hit the first 3 pretty good.
uh,
We squirreled off there a bit.
that wasn't that bad. Definitely what the show is and what the show is about.
Yep, we got the
We
yep.
got that. Um, you need to
Meet the hosts. We
probably do yes, the meet the host is that's something that we haven't done at all, I think. That was what I think really one of the first episodes that we did that didn't turn out.
yeah, I think that was the non-audio.
Yeah, the whole audio,
Oh, yeah.
all of it was gone.
Yeah.
Like, there was no audio whatsoever. Um, but that we can start,
You wanna go first? You want me to
we
go first?
you go. You
Alright.
go first. So who is lovely Greek god Joe Bush?
Yeah. Yeah, you're the only person that's ever referred to me
It's your hair.
as a Greek god. Well, I do have good hair.
You have really nice hair.
I do,
Yeah.
and
And up till recently, it was much
oh
longer.
my god, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How long? How long did you go without cutting it? I forgot. It
I
was like 2 years, wasn't it?
it was 38 months,
Way
and
longer than 2 years.
yeah, and that could be a whole episode.
Yeah.
But my name is Joe. I live in central Wisconsin, as we've mentioned many times. I'm a father. I have a 10-year-old daughter who's absolutely fantastic. Probably the biggest blessing in my life, without a doubt. Um, I grew up in southern Minnesota. I don't know if you're watching this and you ever saw the movie Grumpy Old Men. That's where I spent all my time growing up, is in Wabasha, Minnesota.
I never put that together till just now.
Yeah.
That movie's great.
Last weekend was Grumpy Old Men Days in Wabasha. It's usually a pretty good time.
How did
I
how are you just now telling me this? I'd totally go to something like that.
well, it's always in February every year.
Mm,
They usually have a riverboat days in the summer.
might be fun too.
That's a blast.
Yeah.
But
No, it sounds horrible.
it sounds god awful.
I don't
Um, but yeah, so Grumpy Old Men Days, it's one of those things where I get there because I try to go to the cabin. The cabin is in Wabasha, and I try to go there as often as I possibly can.
just a little OPSEC here, maybe not tell everybody on the internet exactly all the details where to find you just in case.
Yeah.
Wabasha's I don't it's not that big a town.
No, it's not.
No. I'm not
So
trying to scare I'm
I've
just
never
saying.
been there.
I'm just saying.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
And so, grew up in southern Minnesota, and I've got a younger brother, got two parents. Um, they're still married,
Usually it takes 2.
usually. You know, there are people that have said that I was maybe born in a test tube. No, um, but grew up in southern Minnesota. Got a 10-year-old daughter. Love hunting, fishing, outdoor stuff. Grew up on the Mississippi River.
Right.
Uh, River rat, 100% through and through, and had the opportunity to um, play some football in college. And I lived in the Twin Cities for about 15 years. Um, but yeah, I've kind of always been in sales, or some kind of sales capacity, and moved here to central Wisconsin. It's been about 11 years, give
Just
or take.
before your daughter
Yep, yep. And so,
'cause her mother's from here, that's how you ended up
correct.
here, yeah.
Yep. Her mother's from where you currently live now. I won't give the name of the.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's originally from.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I just thought for whatever reason she was here.
No,
Oh, oh,
she's originally from
oh,
up there,
didn't know that.
and then she lived in between that one where the college is. She lived in
Yeah,
between there.
okay.
Um, And so, yeah, settled here in central Wisconsin, and I love the people,
Yeah.
and I love the fact that it's a very friendly community,
Well,
but
aside from your neighbor who's been avoiding me for a couple weeks now for some
he
reason.
may or may not have a reason. Um,
I may have gave,
yeah,
but
it,
my bad.
hey,
Dennis.
show me somebody that's never made a mistake, and I'll show you a liar.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, and it wasn't,
It wasn't that.
I think you're making it more of a big
No.
deal.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's another story.
I bought him a pizza.
You did buy him a pizza. Everything is a lot of things can be fixed with
It's all good.
a bar pizza.
With a pizza and a couple of drinks.
Yeah. And so, yeah, he's really good. He gave me some gas for the snowblower. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, moved here. I love the community because it's friendly enough and outgoing enough where, sometimes when you go across state lines, especially from Minnesota to Wisconsin, I mean, for about a year, nobody would talk to me because I had Minnesota plates. And when they did, the first thing they'd say is, "Are you a Vikings fan?"
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I had a little bit of that.
Well, it could have been worse.
I could have been from Illinois.
You could have been from Illinois.
Yeah.
And then you probably would have been run off the road at least a couple times.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Tires slashed.
I realized the
Grocery parking lot.
Minnesota Wisconsin rivalry is only a rivalry for Minnesota people.
It's more.
It's more Illinois.
It's
Yeah.
more Illinois.
Yeah.
Like
Fibs.
It's a healthy rivalry between us and Minnesota.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
But Illinois
That's a different. It's
totally
a
different animal.
different deal.
No, for a lot of reasons.
A lot of reasons.
A lot of reasons.
But I like it here. People, it's sometimes you can go places and people are overly friendly. It's not the right word, but that they like harass you. Like everyone here is friendly, but they leave you alone unless you ask for help. You know what I mean? So they're friendly. It's a good community that I live in. It's people still go to sporting events. I thought it was crazy the first time I went to my daughter's softball game.
That's not the one you took me to, is it?
No, this is years. This is like 4 years ago.
I was gonna say,
And
I hope that wasn't the first time.
No. So
because I can be a little outspoken.
and
that ref made a couple of
passionate.
bad calls.
I say passionate.
I was defending your daughter's team.
And that, when you get competitive people in competitive situations, sometimes they might say, "Hey, you blew that call, ref."
Yeah, I'm not quiet.
No, and that's okay.
And if you're the ref at my kid's game and you make a bad call, you are going to hear about it immediately.
Yeah.
I'm not in the crowd. I'm on the sideline.
Yeah.
I am 10 feet away from you, looking you in the eye when I say, "Hey, that was a bad call."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've never really seen you yell at kids. Like there are parents that
yell at their kids.
Yeah,
that's a different thing.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Yeah.
And if the ref was 15, I don't see you chewing his.
Yeah.
But the first time Rayleigh was playing t-ball or whatever it was, and I pulled up to the community park.
Yeah.
And every dad had a cooler full of Busch Light, and I was like,
and a lawn chair.
Yeah,
cooler and a lawn chair.
All right.
Yeah.
So
this won't be so bad.
I mean, there's a ton of stats about alcohol consumption in the state of Wisconsin. And if you're not from Wisconsin, I'm a Wisconsin guy now, but they're all true.
Yeah. I think every year or however many, maybe every year, every other year, whatever, but they list like the top 10 drunkest cities
top
in the
20
in the United States.
And last time they did it, CBS poll, 12 were in Wisconsin.
Yeah. We got a drinking problem.
We're
I don't really know why.
It's a fun problem. I don't think that's it.
Yeah,
it's
a problem.
It can
we definitely drink a lot in the state of Wisconsin. I'm not really sure why.
Yeah.
If there's you can't throw a stick without hitting 3 bars. Maybe that's something to
part of
do
it.
I don't know.
Could be part of it.
But okay, my introduction.
Yes.
So you're born and raised in Minnesota.
Correct.
I was born and raised in Wisconsin.
Yep.
So we can't all be perfect.
Right. Fair enough. Now we go to the varsity.
Yeah. Now we're going. Yeah. I'm kidding.
That's good.
So, yeah, born and raised in Wisconsin. I joined the military right out of high school. And just, graduated. I don't think that would matter if I said 97. You graduated the same year, wasn't it?
I graduated in '96.
Okay. You graduated. Um,
I thought shoes were made of wood till I was in 3rd grade.
what was it like walking with Jesus?
Great.
Um, 1 year.
Yeah.
Um, but,
You see the gray? I earned it.
yeah, yeah, no, you got it. Well,
Yeah.
I've got some hair, right? It's mostly here.
Yeah.
Yours is here,
Yeah.
mine's here, whatever. Uh, but no, I joined the military right out of high school. And of course, everybody knows a couple years later, 9/11 happened. Um, did a couple of tours overseas, for the military, came back, taught at, military academy for a while when I came off active duty. And then I got recruited for another job in the military, and I crossed branches over, and that would be my 3rd branch. There's a lot of people that, not a lot of people, but you meet people that have crossed from the Marine Corps to the Army
Yep.
for a number of reasons, and that's what I did. And I did a couple of combat tours in the Army, 82nd Airborne, and then I, taught at the military academy for a while, and while I was there, met a we've got a couple of shorts on this. I met a colonel
Yeah.
in the Air Force who recruited me into an Air Force program. Did that for a number of years, and then I got recruited to, work as a contractor with the State Department, and then I did that for 7 years. Ended up coming home in 2016. I worked as a contract administrator, because of my government background, dealing with federal projects, managing federal projects, understanding federal documents, contractual documents, contract administration, contract management,
Yep.
all the stuff that went into it. Because somewhere in there, I got my bachelor's and I was almost my master's, by the time I came home. So, uh,
Family. Hit us with family.
yeah. Okay, so I was on at that point, I was on the fast track for the senior level of contract management, in Afghanistan, which paid pretty well,
Yep.
but, some events took place in 2015, uh, that made it very easy for me to make the decision that I was done with that life.
Right.
So we lost, and I had lost a number of people um, along the path, uh, but the 3 that we lost in 2015 was easy enough for me to make the decision that I dodged enough bullets, and I'd been blown up.
Yep.
Anybody who understands what TBI is, traumatic brain injury, that usually happens from, sustaining concussions, uh, in proximity to high intensity blasts.
Right.
So I had been, in a number of IEDs and, uh, improvised explosive devices in proximity of getting shrapnel with 155 rounds or 105 rounds, whatever it
Sure.
was that detonated next
Yep.
to our vehicle. Um, but, an Iranian made EFP that think I wasn't packed well enough, and I told you about the story,
Copper plate.
went
Yeah.
off right into my door.
Yep.
Um, so you take enough impacts to soft tissue damage, it bruises your brain. Anyway, you can see that in some of my, uh, eye movements and speaking patterns, things like that. People who understand what that is, they can recognize it, but, I get along just fine for the most part, I think. Anyway, um, came home 2016, and after basically spending a lifetime in a profession that did not have much of an application here, I used the resources that I had, the education and training that I had,
Sure.
in contract management as a regional operations officer, the position that I left, to do public works, contracts for a company here.
Yep.
Did that for a number of years, and right toward the end of that is when I met you.
Right.
So, um I really I enjoyed what I did at that point, but, I definitely didn't feel fulfilled
Right.
in it, and unfortunately, because of some of the things that, um, you witness some of the atrocities during war,
Mhm.
um, the impacts that it has on people, I had always felt like if there was anything I could ever do to give back to humanity for some of the things that happened, in the campaigns that I was a part of overseas, if I could ever do anything to give back, I would. So, I met you, I think in 2001 or 2002,
I think it was 21.
21.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, did I say 2001?
I think you said
I
2000.
meant 21.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think it was 21. It's either
Um,
21 or 22.
so I met you sometime around there,
Yeah.
and y you and I have a term, they do Joe Bush me, um, that we it applies to a number of people, but basically what that means is, you're overwhelmingly kind, um, and uh, supportive and just somebody that's there.
Thank you.
Um, so I didn't know what to make of Elevate, and I didn't know what to make of the humanitarian side until I got to visit one of the orphanages,
Right.
and I was done.
Yep.
That was enough for me to realize that this company is legit, and it's people that actually care.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
But yeah, I really like Wisconsin. Obviously I am very passionate about Alabama. I'm very passionate about helping kids.
so how did you get into Elevate?
Good
So what?
question.
Because that to me really drives a lot of what we're doing.
So, and I'll give you a little bit of background here, but at Alivea, we've got some patents and we've got some nutraceuticals. And so we've got a bunch of whole food technology that, the original intention was to take it to market as a pharmaceutical drug. So that's the background, and there's all kinds of studies, blah, blah, blah. But we've got 10 what I call lifestyle products. And our goal is we have what we call a buy one, give one program. So every time we sell, let's say you like Red Bull, okay? Nothing against Red Bull, but I think everybody that drinks Red Bull knows that they're drinking poison, okay? I mean, we
It
get it.
it's not exactly a health drink.
Right. We
Yeah.
we we know why you drink it,
I
right?
drink them.
It tastes good, it
I love the taste
works,
of them.
it's kind
Yeah.
of a cool can, okay? We get it. Um, so we've got some energy drinks that are actually healthy for you, and they've got immunomodulating support, they've got all natural ingredients,
They're not chock full of
they're
trash,
not chock full of trash. That's really good.
and it's not gonna give you the sugar spike or whatever it
Yep.
is that you
It's
can
gonna be
have
better
in
for your insulin.
yeah.
You're not gonna get the jitters and the shakes and the crashes and all the things. So, I'm just using this as an example. Let's say, you know, if you decided, "Hey, I know Red Bull's not good for me. I'm gonna drink a Focus or a Fuel."
Yeah.
Well, then you drink it, you feel better.
A
It's
healthier yeah,
healthier
a
version, right?
healthier one.
And then the patented technology that we have in every one of our products is called Ace Man. And what we do then is we donate a serving of Ace Man into a child in need. And so it's a buy one, give one model.
And just to be clear,
Yep.
um, just so everybody understands, whatever money basically they put into Elevate to buy a nutritional, healthy alternative to whatever it is they're currently consuming anyway,
Yep.
whether it's a Red Bull type thing or whether it's something that helps them sleep,
Sure.
whatever it is.
Maybe they got some inflammation.
I get my protein, I get a ton of stuff through Elevate that I otherwise would buy at the grocery store or a gas station. So
Correct.
whatever you buy through the company, they match 100% and they send what's called Mighty Milk,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
It's basically a formula, protein, nutrient-rich formula that I think if I remember right, like 1 scoop has got enough in it to feed a kid for a day,
Yeah.
and they send it in these sealed bags to these orphanages, to these churches, to these whatever kids need it wherever they are in the world.
Yep.
So, regardless of whatever money you put in to our company, we match it and it goes immediately out to help kids somewhere around the world.
100%. And so when we launched this endeavor, um, I'd heard some stats, and the stats are that every 5 or 6 seconds
Yeah.
worldwide, a child dies from malnutrition. And so it's 7 million children a year. And so our goal is to get 3.5 million people to consume 2 of our lifestyle products a day. And by doing that, we're going to be able to donate 7 million servings a day of Ace Manna.
And do our best to almost eradicate that number.
Yeah.
We
And
can't get to everyone,
right.
but
And
everyone that we can get to, we're going to help.
correct. And so when I first learned about this, I had a lot of questions, like people watching this probably have a lot of questions. And, and once I saw the impact and I've been blessed. I've got to go down to Guanajuato and go to San Cristobal, which is the childhood home of Vicente Fox. He's our partner in Latin America.
He used to be the president of
He was the former president. He is the former president. And, when you have an endorsement like that and his organization they take it to the orphanages, to the community center, to the schools.
Yeah, and we go with them.
Yeah, and we get to
I
see and
got to go.
track.
I
Yeah,
got to go on one of them.
yeah, and it's
I'll
you
never
know,
forget that. I mean, that was incredible experience to be able to. And we'll put pictures up. We
yeah,
have pictures that we can put up, but you've been on a lot more of those than I have.
yeah,
So not only is there the side of this that we're going in, and we're not just shipping,
no,
something somewhere. Like, we have volunteers on the ground
yep,
at a lot of these places, helping them with logistics, helping them with administration, helping them with any way that we can. There's churches that
oh yeah,
donate through. We get them clothes. You got a girl, a prosthetic arm
yep,
last time you went through. Like, it's not just food.
right.
We're not just throwing food at these kids and be like, okay, we
Good
we
luck.
did this thing,
Yeah,
here's some food, and we're we're on the ground with them.
right,
We're on the ground doing what we can to help them, and not them.
right. Okay.
Okay.
So it says A love A. Now, if you're from Canada, you say
Hey,
A love A. If I got some people in Savannah, Georgia, love them to death. They say Alovia. I don't care how you say it. Love is at the center of what we do. Yeah, perfect.
There's times we record and we're editing until midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
When we carve out a chunk of time to get the most out of it that we can, and we do the best we can through it.
Sure.
You may drag in a little bit the next day, go to bed a little early the next night.
Yep.
But to me, this is worth it.
100%.
So, I guess that's me in a nutshell.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's kind of weird talking about yourself, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not a comfortable thing for me, and it goes back to what we were talking about.
Sure.
For a number of years, in the military, we didn't tell anybody what we were doing.
No.
So to sit here and be
It's therapeutic.
open, be open about who we are and what we're doing is definitely weird for me.
Yeah, no, it's good though.
Definitely different.
But see, the thing, I think people will watch this and be like, because you definitely have the skill set in the background of high end military leadership experience. I don't know what the right term is, right? But at the same time, I know that on the inside, you've got a huge heart.
Yeah.
And we all have our moments, but you generally care for people.
Yeah.
And that's what people feel.
Well, we both do.
Yeah.
And I think that's true.
That's why we get along.
Yeah. And I think that's transparent to anybody.
Yeah.
We might joke around, whatever.
Oh,
we joke around a lot. But I mean, some people just don't know how to think that.
No, because
they're like, are these guys for real? Like, it's just really that kind of friendly, open. Like,
and I think that's kind of how I don't know. I mean, I like to think that a lot of guys. I think that like if my daughter looked at her 10-year-old friend and said, maybe you should push away from the table. That would be like the end of their friendship.
Exactly.
Where if you saw me
I forgot about
eating a gallon of ice cream, you'd be
I'd be like, can I get some of that?
Yeah, how's that working for your blood sugar,
how's
chubby?
that going? Can I get some of that? Yeah, you're gonna do the whole thing?
Yeah. What happened to your pinky finger? Did you accidentally eat it?
Yeah.
So, but I think that's kind of the guy humor too,
Yeah.
like
A little more
if a
direct.
guy
Yeah.
is lighting you up, that means he likes you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if you didn't give a shit about somebody, you're not going to make fun of them.
No. You give
You're
it the
just
time
going
of day.
to,
Yeah.
next.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Throw yourself in trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So we have a lot of fun. We had probably 3 years of really good conversations
Yeah.
before we said we should record this shit.
Yeah. Well, and again, back to the motivator of it is like, hey, listen, we enjoy our conversations
Right.
and we enjoy our time together. We enjoy what we're doing. We enjoy helping people.
Yeah.
And you know what? If there's some way that we can build a platform to
To
grow
spread
that,
that,
and maybe help people in the process,
I'm in.
why not?
Yeah.
Why not do it? And we built it. We
Yeah.
built it ourselves.
Yeah.
Nobody gave us money to do this. And we've
Why would they?
yeah, right. But I mean, we've been approached.
Yeah.
I have, at least. I don't know if you haven't. And really, next time I talk to Sam, I think we'll probably have enough traction to be like, hey, Sam,
Yeah.
we got to have a conversation.
Yeah. What are we going to do?
About what we're doing to help.
Yeah.
If there's something that sending products that we can send out as samples that we're not funding on our own.
Yeah.
Would be my only ask.
Yeah.
Would be like, if you guys can give us stuff
Yeah.
that we can send out to people.
Yep.
To maybe get the ball rolling on some aspects.
We
Trial sample packs or
Yeah.
something that
Yeah,
we're
we can
not
make that
we're not funding out of pocket because we've already put
Yeah.
Some money into quite a bit on our own. That would be my only ask.
Yeah. We'll make it work.
But we'll figure it out.
Well, and the thing is, as I've been doing this now 10 years, and the dog is losing her shit in her crate.
I thought I heard
She
her
was
down there.
barking, so I mean,
I'm hoping she's not sick again.
I'm hoping it's not. Yeah.
She's ate something.
She got into something
She
'cause
did.
she's
I don't know
eating
what she got
Benadryl.
into,
Yeah,
but
yeah, something.
you can't give a dog a Benadryl, and that was, I
That
guess,
was probably
3 hours ago now.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
4
still, that dog weighs 80 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
So
Benadryl should have took care of her for the rest of the night.
Well,
her to be
maybe
up.
she has to go to the bathroom, that could be it.
No, she definitely has to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I guarantee that's part of it, and
Yeah.
I'm hoping she's not throwing up the kennel.
Yeah.
Because she's our little mascot, and usually we
That's
have her
right.
up here, but she's not been feeling
She's
good.
she's all swollen and goofy.
Yeah,
Dad used to get up 3-4 times a night to go to the bathroom. He had some inflammation in his areas.
Yeah.
And,
I get
that's
inflammation
gone.
all the time.
Yeah. See? Off the rails. Love it. But you start impacting people's lives
In a
positive way, and they have a physical transformation or healing. And that is the reward.
Oh, absolutely.
On top of all the stuff we do with kids.
Yeah. That you've helped people out on top.
Yeah.
Of helping kids.
And I mean, literally the stories every day. Like I had a lady,
you got gigabytes.
Oh,
of
yeah.
testimonies.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I had Google Drive full of them. And, like this one gal, her baby had really bad eczema. And we got her on the molecule and, cleaned it up. And so we're doing good.
Doing good things.
Good things.
Very good.
And so
I can sleep at night just fine.
Absolutely. And
except for the nightmares.
Right.
That has nothing to do with this.
No, that's from all the
other fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chad Hunt.
Chad, yeah.
Mr. Castle.
And Mr.
Mr.
and Mrs. Castle.
Mr. Now that was forward. That's good. But thank you for doing this with me, man. Because I absolutely love doing this. I have so much fun.
I do.
I mean, we're always having fun with this. At least, watching you edit. Oh my God. I don't know how you do it.
I don't know.
But thank you. Thank you for all your hard work, and we're having a blast. And hopefully people watch this and they're enjoying it, and we'll get some more content out ASAP.
Yeah, no, it'll be great. We're working through the production series.
Yeah, we're learning.
So we're doing good.
We're learning,
doing
baby.
Great. So I agree. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for
checking
all the
this out
support and everything. And we're gonna
We're gonna tear the head off this
We're
thing.
gonna rock this.
Oh, I know it is.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It is fun already.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Beautiful.
all right.
Bye.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
go let
thought
that
I
dog out.
thought